and it is my job in a way to educate people.
The conversation continues this morning from 9 AM on BBC Radio Scotland.
You're listening to Good Morning Scotland. Now Jamie McIver's back talking about concerns over changes to the way apprentices in the construction industry are trained and employed. Tell us more, Jamie.
Thanks, Gary. Hello, good morning. Well, senior representatives from more than 300 Scottish construction companies have signed a letter expressing concern about a new framework for craft apprentices. It's been sent to the Construction Industry Training Board from the Scottish Building Federation, the Scottish Decorators Federation and the trade union Unite. They believe the changes will have an impact on the quality of training and the terms and conditions of apprentices. Well, we could speak now to Paul Mitchell, who's Head of Employment Affairs at the Scottish Building Federation. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
First of all, Mr Mitchell, just explain exactly what's changing in the way that apprentices are trained and employed.
So from the 1st of September, a number of detrimental changes to the training of apprentices in what are sometimes referred to as the biblical crafts, trades such as joinery, bricklaying, painting and plastering, will be imposed on the industry. These changes will see a significant dilution in the arrangements for the testing of craft skills, whilst at the other end of the spectrum there are genuine concerns that apprentices won't actually be able to achieve their qualification due to the introduction of portfolios of evidence.
Now, just explain a bit here, because we do hear a lot from people within education about the emphasis now on so-called modern apprenticeships, how it's possible to do apprenticeships which are in no sense a second-best option, where you can study for a formal qualification at a college along with the on-the-job experience you get from your employer. It might surprise a lot of people to hear concerns like this being expressed.
Yes, well, we are passionate about maintaining the standards of construction craft apprenticeships. You mentioned modern apprenticeships. We also have in the construction industry indentured apprenticeships, whereby
that's the more traditional route.
The more traditional route, where an apprentice is indentured with a recognised industry body such as Scottish Buildings SBTC or Scottish Decorators SPADAC. These changes will end the need for apprentices to be registered with these bodies, and that will fatally undermine the standardised terms and conditions of employment, which have been the norm in the industry now for all craft apprentices for the past 80 years. These protections ensure that all apprentices are treated fairly as they enter the industry.
Indeed, how much of a concern is there here about apprentices being personally exploited, and how much is the concern about the actual quality of the training?
I think our concerns are twofold. There are genuine concerns about the quality of the training, particularly the arrangements for testing apprentices. But these changes will also allow less scrupulous employers the opportunity to exploit young apprentices entering the industry and gaining a commercial advantage for those particular employers.
Paul Mitchell, thanks very much indeed. Well, we didn't get a response from the Construction Industry Training Board, but we've got a statement from the Scottish Government which says it will continue to work with employers and relevant stakeholders to both maintain and improve the quality of frameworks across the modern apprenticeship programme. It says there are well-established processes to ensure that frameworks for the construction sector meet the needs of employers and apprentices across Scotland, and they would look to all partners to work together to achieve this.
The time is 12 minutes to 8. Lawyers representing the parents of the terminally ill baby Charlie